Yeah, so things got a little spooky there today with that windstorm, especially after I seen this break in half. So it is colder today than it has been in a while. We actually had a cold front come in, obviously, but we had a windstorm yesterday or day before, and I watched this tree just break in half. Let's walk over and check it out. I'm gonna end up having to get it down. Probably not today, but we'll see. We're gonna be working on the cabinets today. Randy the carpenter just got here, and we worked on some yesterday. I didn't film a whole lot of it. I think I did a time lapse, and I'll probably show you guys some of that. But I think we're gonna move into the kitchen area today sometime after we get the bathroom area done. Check this out. Whew. So this will tell you, I actually was sitting on my back porch looking at the wind, and I watched this break in half and get caught up over there. So I'm gonna need to bring my bobcat over here. Let's see. Yep. I'm gonna have to bring my bobcat over here and push that over and get it down. That'll actually make some good firewood. It's just a oak tree, but it's so close to everything. The dogs are over here, the chickens. We don't want this falling on and killing any animals, or the girls, or me, or Brandy. Yeah, that's kind of dangerous. And it's making this other tree lean too, so that makes it dangerous also as I'm walking underneath it. But I'm gonna feed the animals real quick, and then we're gonna bring you guys along for what we're doing today and making really good progress on the cabinets. So I have Randy the carpenter coming over 3 days a week. He's in between. He's working on another project that he's allotted time to. So he's splitting his time in between us and another cabin build he's doing somewhere not too far from here, actually. So you guys will see him on the channel a couple times a week, probably from here on out until we get all the cabinets done and whatever else we're doing. But yeah, we're going to be making lots of progress in the coming weeks. Hey, thank you to AG1 from Athletic Greens for sponsoring today's video. If you guys are interested in any of this stuff that we show you, there will be links down below in the description box and a pinned comment. Brandy has been wanting to use the AG1 for some time now, and we finally got a sponsor from them.
Yes. Yeah, I've seen it on other videos, and I was like, I definitely want to try that out.
So what Brandy has, you want to tell them what this is about?
Yeah, so in your kit, it's like a really nice box that comes in. You will get this canister and then a bag of the powder and a little metal scooper here that comes with it. And so you're supposed to refrigerate it after you open it. So you would put your bag in the canister, put it in the fridge, and then it's ready to go. And it's a month's supply. And then you also get like little travel packs.
So I'm gonna mix some up, and Brandy's gonna try it for you guys on camera, and we'll let her talk a little bit about it after she takes a little drink.
Okay, with the AG1, you're gonna use 8 to 12 ounces of water. I prefer like it more stronger, I guess. So I just do 8 ounces of water and then 1 full scoop of the AG1 powder. Okay, and then this is the vitamin D that you can add to it. I just add it to it. You could do it in your mouth also, but you'll just want to do 2 to 3 drops of that. I just put it right in here.
How many drops do you do?
2.
Smells good.
Before you really eat or drink anything is recommended. I mean, this is 8 ounces of water, so it would be like getting water first thing in the morning. And then also this can replace all other like vitamins and supplements you might have crowding your countertops, because it has 75 vitamins and minerals and also superfoods in it.
So like I said, this was for Brandy to do, but I did not realize it was such a beneficial to your health, all the other vitamins we tried. I can't even explain really how that tastes. Kind of like,
no, it's kind of like, there's kind of like a hint. I feel like a pineapple-y kind of hint.
Yeah,
it doesn't taste super vitamin-y. So I feel like this is good for me, him, for the kids. There's actually been some viruses going around, and I feel like this has definitely helped me to hopefully not be getting some of that. I feel like my immune system has been good so far this fall. So if you're interested in trying out AG1 by Athletic Greens, there's going to be a link down below and a link in the description box.
Awesome. Well, a big thank you to Athletic Greens for sponsoring today's video. Let's get back into the daily vlog. What are you doing? Okay. And they're all acting like they're about to starve to death. Their little ponds froze over. Y'all want some water? Let me fill this bucket. Oh, they're running over there. I was hoping Percy would run across the pond. Everything's froze. You're gonna make me get in there and get all your stuff situated, ain't you? Will you please stay in there? Will you stay in here? I don't want you coming out. Well, if you quit moving all your stuff everywhere, you'd get fed faster, wouldn't you? This belongs right there. This is dirty. Throw you some water in there. They got a pumpkin over here that needs to be broke. I guess they don't want to break it. This is probably frozen. Here, watch. There, look. Yeah, yeah. You like that? Yes, you do. So you may hear the dogs barking in the background. Nay's over, and I put Gracie up whenever Nay comes over because, like I told you guys before, Gracie is really territorial to different animals other than the ones that are here already, and she doesn't play nicely with other dogs or other animals. So I get up. I was up about 5 o'clock this morning. I let the dogs out, and they've been running around for about 3 hours now. So they will be good for the next few hours while Nay's here, and Gracie will just have to deal with it. Now I can let Gabby out all day long, and we do that sometimes, and let her out all day long. She won't jack with Nay. They get along just fine. Gracie, if we're out here with her watching her, she's fine. But it's almost like as soon as we go in, she doesn't like something that Nay does, or Nay instigates something and ends up not being good. That's cold. Yeah, I ain't food. You're gonna get your medicine shortly. I promise. You haven't done that all morning. And as soon as I pull the camera out, you gotta sneeze. Look at how much saliva she has wanting breakfast. Look at that. Look at that. My gosh, you see me, you just see food, huh? That is crazy. There, are you happy now? Huh? You happy? The chickens got theirs. Bobby comes over here and just takes over the place. So they got feed in their house, in their chicken house. But for some reason they love coming out here and just scratching around and getting their own as I throw it on the ground for them. I'm gonna have to break your all's ice. So at our old homestead, we had electricity, we would have heaters in the water tanks for all the animals, for the sheep and goats, all that stuff we had. It is really convenient. Out here, being off grid, we don't have the power needed to have heaters in all the water tanks, so we have to come out here daily and break the ice. Not a big deal. So it's just part of living the lifestyle that we're living, being off grid and all that. Eventually, maybe when we get a huge system, solar system and all that, we could do that, but it's really not that big of a deal. But I know we get comments, you need to put a heater in those waters. I think a lot of you guys forget that we're living off grid. We get power from the generator right now. The solar is disconnected from the house since we started doing all the drywall and mud taping and all that. We haven't hooked it back up yet. So I have a bunch of power banks in the house. That's what we're running everything off of. But it's pretty cool because we can literally, as long as I keep them charged, we don't use that much electricity, and I can run the generator for a few hours a day in the morning and then a few hours a day in the evening, and charges everything because they charge so fast. We use so little electric. Our main electric that we use is from the well, and I only use that a few times a day to fill the camper up, and then if we run all the water out of the house, that's in the water lines, I'll have to run it. Right now I'm having issues with the battery staying charged, so I need to either charge it all the way up on the generator because we don't run it a lot, and it's getting cold and draining it. So I've been having to bring my little jumper box out and jump starting it. It may be going bad. I don't know. I'll have to check that soon. Yeah, so a lot of you guys forget the lifestyle that we're living is off grid, and we don't have this unlimited amount of power of electricity that we could be doing stuff that we normally would if we were on grid. Okay, alrighty there, Eddie, Chief, enjoy. So Brandy's gonna come out here in a little bit and give them their mash that she makes, and give her medicine, and do all that. So I'm gonna come over here. I gotta fill up the generator. So like today, when we're actually working with the power tools and stuff, I could run everything off the power banks I got, but the way we have them set up in the house, it'd be kind of inconvenient for me to unhook everything, take it outside. So I just run the generator, and the generator charges the batteries and runs the power tools. So it's kind of a 2-in-1 type of deal that we're getting out of this big generator. So let me fill it up, and then we'll go over there and team up with Randy and start the cabinet builds again. I love it. I've already learned so much when it comes to building these. It's awesome. But all right, let me fill this up. It's full of water and ice. So what's awesome about the winter time, I'm running the generator, not near as much right now. That's about 19 gallons of fuel, and that will last us about a week during the winter. Now that's probably close to $200 to $250 a month, I would say, around there, in fuel costs to run the generator. But during the summer, when we run the air conditioner in the camper, it was like triple that. It was expensive. But right now during the winter, it's actually saved some money. So realistically, that's about probably as much as someone's electric bill. But whenever we get our full grid, or our full solar stuff and batteries, banks and all that, that will cut that way down. Okay, so I discovered something this morning that was like, oh no, I've messed up. And it's because we don't use a camper only other than to really take showers in, so the hot water. But check this out. Checked my fuel this morning. What is that on? Like 1%. So our tank is pretty much empty. So I'm gonna call them right now, and hopefully they can come today because the cold weather has kicked in again. It was like 70 yesterday. Last time I checked this, it was like on 45. And I just didn't think about it because we're not over here near as much because we're in the house. And this morning I was over here and I was like, I better check that, like 2%, 1 or 2%. I mean, maybe one more day's worth of running. I don't know. We got the heater and stuff on right now because Brandy's in there getting ready. I'm gonna call them, see if they can come out today and fill that up. It may not be until tomorrow. We'll see. Hopefully not. But yeah, I made a mistake on that. I dropped the ball on that. Man, I cannot wait to get everything hooked up in the house. That way we don't have to use a camper for nothing. Okay, so we've been working on the bathroom in there. I didn't film any of that, but we're getting ready to move into the living room, kitchen area, and I'm going to show you guys starting that. But I'm going to show you what we got done so far. So here's the kids' bathroom, the one you guys seen in the last video if you watched it. It looks the same. Yesterday we worked on mine and Brandy's bathroom in here. Brandy's almost done with that, finishing up that wood glue right there.
Huh. Now I get all these tools out here. Somebody needs to use it.
So then me and Randy did this yesterday. It's just going to be a double vanity in here. You can see they'll have drawers on each side, pretty much the same as the kids' bathroom. And then I'll show you, when he gets done with that, we'll show you that in there. So once he gets done with that, we're going to start in the kitchen area, and we'll just I'll film some of that for you guys so you can see what's going on. Is that all dust, Brandy, or is that stain?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Most of it.
Huh?
Some of it's stuck on the floor.
Okay, so we got everything pretty much cleaned out of the bathroom. I can show you guys this. So what's awesome about being able to do the custom cabinets, even when you're just building a house, they're all pretty much custom, I guess, if you talk to a cabinet maker and all that. Like we did our old house and we walked through everything, but on this, it's on the fly, so we can make decisions day of. And that's what we did with this thing. So we're talking with Randy. We wanted more shelving because we don't have any shelving in there where this stool or where this bathroom's at, like we do in the girls. We have shelving like this. So I'm talking to Randy and Brandy. Brandy came in here and we discussed this yesterday, that we needed somewhere to put our linens, our towels, and all that stuff. And so that's what we came up with, this L shape cabinet for this bathroom. This bathroom's, it's an oversized bathroom anyway, just for the toilet. And we did that in intention to be able to build something if we wanted to. And this is what we came up with. So there'll be doors on all this. This is just the basic part of it. We'll come back, clean it all up, fill these in with wood filler. Anything you guys see, this is all going to end up being painted. And we're going to get doors made for the front of these. So this will be 2 doors right here with a shelf. We'll be able to put towels in here and then whatever else you want. But lots of storage for sure. So what we've been talking about is putting some sort of molding up above. Since these are 10-foot ceilings, there's a big gap up there, a big void. Just adding some sort of molding to the cabinets in here in the girls' bathroom that are up high and in the kitchen and stuff will make it look better, we think. So that's what eventually what we're going to do. So you can see we got all this done in that. Now we're moving on to the kitchen. Also, Brandy went and bought all the appliances yesterday. She went and picked them out and bought them, and she got all the dimensions that we need to build these cabinets over here. So we'll talk about what we're all gonna do, and then I'll show you guys us starting the cabinets.
3/8 of the inch all inside.
Okay.
Is that tight enough?
I think so.
So there's the ice box. And then where's the stove going down there?
It goes in here, Randy.
Okay.
So
the icebox, cabinet, and stove. And we can center the stove on that pipe and see what this is and see if you like that number.
Okay.
There is no set standard. You got it?
Yep.
Right there. That's the height of your cabinets right there.
Yeah. Then wherever the
granite
is, they'll bring it up another inch and a half, 2 inches.
And we can go up a half inch if we want more, but 34 is about the minimum to get a dishwasher in, which is what we'll have over here.
Okay, he's in a freehand this cut, but I went and bought a 40. Is that a 40 teeth, Randy?
40 teeth. Yeah.
40 teeth. It's supposed to do a cleaner cut because with the big blade we got on now, it's kind of like peeling some of it off, chipping some of it. So this is supposed to make a way better cut.
Oh, one more time. You got it?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, so we got some pieces cut for the kitchen. We got everything laid out how we're going to do it. That took a while. just to figure out everything, how we're going to do it and all that. Randy Carpenter left for the day. We won't see him back till next Monday, and that's when we'll pick back up on the cabinet build. I got some time right now. I got my Bobcat started, warmed up. I'm going to go ahead and come over here and try to push this tree over, if it will. So I'm going to set my camera up, get the Bobcat, and see what we can do. I just seen Bobby over here too, so we need to get them out of the way. Get here and push this over if I can. There's a lot of junk in here. When I say junk, I mean a lot of trees and stuff like that. Yeah, so things got a little spooky there today with that windstorm, especially after I seen this break in half. I'm just glad I got it under control on the ground without getting anything broke or getting hurt. Okay, that's actually gonna make some good firewood right there. End up cutting the rest of that down too. That tree, look how that tree just leaned over like that still. It's crazy, isn't it? I'll end up cutting this tree down, probably that little one. I need to get in here and get this all cleaned up and pushed in a pile. Lots of work to do around a homestead, especially whenever you buy a piece of property that's raw, nothing's done on it, all wooded. It's just never ending. But I think that's all I got for you guys in today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see you guys back here in the next day or two on something else that we're doing. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one.